Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing an idea that I saw Sarah Caroli, Miss Bestie, over there do, and it is the amount of times I pick up my phone during a day is the amount of pages I'm going to read. I don't expect this to like decrease my screen time. I really don't. I just want to see if I can read those amount of pages, if it's unattainable. Like, I don't think it is. I think I've cracked the code of this is I pick up my phone and just don't get off. You will never catch me doing a screen time video unless I really feel like it, because my screen time is insane. It's insanity. I don't want to talk about it. I am going to do this on last week, and I'm only doing 5 days, starting it on a Thursday. So I am going to go to last week. Pages that I read last week was 102. So last Thursday, I picked up my phone 102 times. So that is the amount of pages I'm going to be reading. I am picking up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. It's a fantasy book that I have been wanting to read. Pretty sure it's fantasy. I mean, she doesn't die, so that's not realistic. I got 30 pages in, so I am going to start where I left off because I remember everything that happened. I got 20 pages in. I love lying. So that's where we're gonna start our little thing. I will try and read 102 pages of this book only. I will see you guys when I pick up my book. Okay guys, hi. I've actually decided I don't want to read The Secret Life of Addie LaRue. I am going to pick up Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson because I didn't want to read that book. That's just my truth. I didn't want to read. I was procrastinating reading tonight because I didn't want to read that book. So I've decided just to pick a new one. Like, why am I forcing myself to read a book I didn't want to read? Let's get into it. People in the world here to speak on the book. As I said, I was gonna read Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, didn't want to read it, so I didn't. And it's as simple as that. I'm very much a mood reader. Literally this morning I was so interested, wanted to read The Secret Life of Addie LaRue. Then tonight I didn't want to, so I didn't pick it up. The book I really wanted to read was Rereading Powerless to annotate it, but that's really redundant because the last video I uploaded, I was reading Powerless, so whatever. I did in fact read my 102 pages today. I actually read 106 pages. I went to chapter 17. I don't have too many thoughts. I do, however, think that the politics of this, I just don't know if I'm ever going to be able to grasp it. I don't know what it is about this world and about this universe that I do not understand the politics. I don't understand what's happening. I understand some aspects of it and I'm really like intrigued into some aspects, and it's not like I'm not trying to understand it. I fully blame the fact that I didn't read that trilogy before this. I feel like it would have helped immensely because I feel like maybe we would have gotten spoon-fed that politics in the fantasy aspect much better. I'm here for the vibes. I'm basically just here for the characters at this point, because since there's like kind of a lot of politics happening and I'm not grasping it, as I said, I'm here for the characters. I just want to see what happens to the characters and the characters' families. If you were to tell me someone's name and what their place was in this fantasy realm, I would have to say I'm sorry. I would have to say I'm sorry, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's exactly the words I would have to say to you because I don't get it. I really love Jace, and I really love, I almost said Kai. I'm thinking about Powerless. I'm thinking about Powerless. Kazi. I really like both of them, and I love their relationship and their romance and their dynamic, and I'm intrigued to see how things are going to play out and how things are going to get solved and what's going to happen, because if there's one thing about me, even if I'm not entirely attached to characters, I'll sob for them. I am going to go to bed. I say this every single time. You guys don't need to know that I'm going to bed, and I will see you guys for tomorrow. Hi guys, this is day 2, and I just now looked at the amount of pages I have to read today, and it is less than yesterday. I do have to read 100 pages today, which isn't that bad. I read 100 pages like every day. I'm going to be continuing Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I'm gonna keep tracking along, so that's what we're doing right now. I just wanted to update you on the pages, and I will see you then when I get on to reading them. finished reading my pages. I got to page 109, chapter 27. I feel like this book is going much faster than Dance of Thieves. There's still a lot of world building and learning because some things happen in this story that kind of change the way it's run. So we are learning the power play and the politics, but it's pretty easy and it's pretty interesting to see like who it is, how it's happening, and like what we're learning and who we can trust, who we can't trust in the story, and all of that stuff. And it's really interesting to see how Cassie and Jace are dealing with things and having their own separate journeys. I love them, and I just want everyone to be happy. I feel like I can't really say anything because this is the second book in the duology and I do not want to spoil things. I'm loving that I'm just like flipping through the pages and not counting down the pages. That is the end of today's journey. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow when I talk about the next day. Hi guys. I am supposed to be reading 146 pages. That's where we are right now. You know all my thoughts, not going to talk about it, but I do want to say my sister is coming over to spend the night. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk to you when I inevitably start reading tonight. You might not hear from me, but you will hear from me tomorrow morning. And also like, if I don't end up reading 146 pages, we might move the pages over until tomorrow. That's also a thing I'm putting in. Where we are right now, please don't get upset if I don't read all these pages and move them to tomorrow. I'm still reading the same amount of pages. I will see you when I start reading. Probably talk to you next in the morning. I am back. Hello, it's so nice to see you. Last night I knew I wouldn't be able to talk to you. My sister was here getting some sleep. She had to go to work early, didn't want to disturb her, and I didn't end up finishing my 146 pages that I was supposed to read yesterday. Only ended up getting to page 301, chapter 40 of Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. So if we do some math, so I ended up reading 92 of my 146 pages yesterday. I have 54 pages that I need to add on today, and today the pages that I was supposed to read is 69, so we have to add 69 plus 54. So that means I have to read 123 pages today to be caught up. That's basically going to take me to the end. So honestly, I'm just going to finish this book today. Honestly, this is so bad. I just want to finish the book. The thing about me is that sometimes I do enjoy books when I'm reading them, but when I put them away, like it's taking me a lot to pick up the book. And that means I'm not enjoying it as much because there are many books I've read recently where I never want to put it down, but this one, I put it down and I'm like, okay, I could leave that for a week and not be upset. I am attached to the characters. Like, I do care about what happens to the characters, but I don't know, there's just something about these books that are like, I think it's like not the most intriguing. Like, I can already foresee myself giving this like a 3.25 because I'm enjoying it better than Dance of Thieves, but I'm just not loving it. Am I missing something? Maybe like after I finish this book, I'm going to watch some edits on TikTok and see if it like really makes me like love the characters and love the world. Because so far, like, I just like don't honestly care. Like, I probably won't think about these books when I put them away. So I'm going to go ahead and keep reading and finish this book, and then I will talk to you guys if anything crazy happens or with my thoughts. Hey guys, I look much rougher. Anyways, hi. Been reading for probably 3 or 4 hours. I have finished Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and I have thoughts. I definitely liked this one much better than I liked Dance of Thieves, so I think I am going to give this a like 3.25, 3.5. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I liked it. I give like books I mediocrely like a 3 stars. Like, it means I liked it, but like not enough to scream about it to the world, but would recommend it depending on what you're looking for. The stuff that they went through, although heartbreaking, like I don't want to see characters go through it, for entertainment purposes, Loved it. I really liked some character development that we saw within some characters, like characters that you really were like at the beginning of Dance of Thieves, you were like, had some character development, and I was like, I love it. And also, like, tell me why. Like, I wasn't more intrigued by this couple than I was by the main couple, because the main couple, like, oh my god, they were so in love and perfect, and some of the lines that they shared with each other were so good. Like, they're so in love, they're soulmates. Like, I loved that for them. I loved them so much. But tell me why there was another couple within this story that's pretty, like, teased. When something happened at the end, I was like, oh my god, are we kidding? I was like, are we kidding? I'm in love with you guys. I need you guys to be together in every single lifetime, because that's what's gonna need to happen for my happiness. Because they were so adorable and they needed more time to shine. Why didn't they have more time? It was so much better than Dance of Thieves. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, it was. When I was reading it, I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Like, I was like really shocked and appalled. But then when I put it away, I said, I don't really care. So I don't know what that is. If anyone would like to notify me what that means, I'm all ears. I always say it was the fantasy aspect I didn't understand, but I did understand like what was happening enough to get by in the book. But if you were to ask me and like quiz me, which no one's gonna quiz me, but if you were to ask me like some of the basic politics, it would be hard for me. It would be hard for me. I don't even know if I would know the answers. I might fail that test. So no one quiz me, because I will fail. If you are looking for a little fantasy duology and not getting into a really big series, some people just want like 2 books in a fantasy series and it to be done. And I admire that, because that's also me. And if you are looking for that, I would recommend reading it. It wasn't a bad read. It just, for me, will not be one of my favorites, but I did enjoy it. Like, I loved the characters, just stuff that happens. Like, oh my god, something that happened in here, I was like, life is so unfair. Life is so unfair, because I almost cried, but I won't say anything. I won't say anything. But it was sad. It was really sad. I'm sorry. That's what's going on right now. So I did finish all of my pages for today. I ended up reading like 177 pages or something. I am going to see you guys tomorrow for maybe the last day, maybe not the last day. I don't know my life. So let's do that. Hello, everyone. This is Monday. Yes, I'm in the same sweatshirt. Be quiet. Be quiet, okay? I've realized that I'm going to extend this until tomorrow. This is the book I'm going to be reading. It is The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. Now, I did say in one video that I was not going to pick up this book until I had the second one, and I lied to your guys' face. How do you guys feel? I'm so sorry. I lied. Nothing else on my shelves intrigued me. Don't really want to pick up the Magnolia Parks universe, because that's also another annotating situation, and I don't feel like doing that. Every other book on my shelf is a no-no. I was like, oh, that's going to put me in a slump. Oh, that's gonna make me never want to read again. I feel like it's an enemies to lovers. I haven't read a Kennedy Ryan book, and I've been wanting to, so here we are. I don't know what it entails. We're gonna figure this out together. I hope I love this book. I will inevitably be picking up the second book, even if I don't enjoy this one fully. I will be reading the second one, so don't you worry. I want to get to page 150 today. Anyways, what am I talking about? I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna see you guys when I have any updates or be reading. So today was 85 pages that I had to read. I definitely did. I ended up reading until page 169, so I am halfway through the book. Even though on Goodreads it says I'm only like 48%. Goodreads has more pages than my book has pages. Even though I chose the Bloom edition, what's with that Goodreads? I don't know what the plot is. I guess it's just like following 2 characters have this like sort of connection but like can't act on it. So this book follows Lennox and Maxim. Maxim family is very wealthy and a part of the oil, and Lennox was protesting the oil pipeline because it would cause harm to her community and pollute their water, and it was ruining their sacred area that is very personal to them. They met at that protest. He is obviously part of the family that was putting in the oil pipeline, but did that get brought up? Everyone take your guess. Does anyone know that? Anyone take your guess? Anyways, so that's that. And then they meet again. Well, they met when she was underage, when she was 17. And then 4 years later, she's now 21. He's like an old man at this point. I'm just kidding. He's like 26, 27. So I was a little confused as to where the story was going when they first met. I was like, this bitch is underage. So what's that? So what's that? I just don't understand why that was in there. Am I supposed to be saying all this? I don't know. Should I have not said that? I think I'm spoiling things for you. When I cut this, I'm gonna be like, Maddie, you just spoiled the entire fucking book. And I'm gonna be like, my bad. I don't really know how I feel about this book. I really am not loving it, but I'm not hating it. Like, I'm liking the book. It's entertaining me, and I really like Lennox as a character. I like him as a character too. I'm just like not attached to them as a couple. I just like don't really care about them as a couple in entirety. Like, I'm not like entirely rooting for them, but I like don't hate them. It depends on how this one leaves off. This one apparently leaves off on a cliffhanger, as I said. Will I care enough about the characters to want to read the next book? We don't know. We're gonna see. So for right now, I can't see myself like eagerly wanting to buy the next book and pick it up. I'm not gonna let this deter me from Kennedy Ryan, because if there's one thing I'm gonna do is that I'm going to buy the Hoop series. Regardless if I like this or not, I'm still going to read more Kennedy Ryan because everyone raves about her. Anyways, I've been talking for almost 10 minutes. I love to ramble. I love to yap. I love to hear myself talk. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow when I finish this book and we finish this little thing. Hi guys, back again, the last day. This is gonna be the last day of this video. The pages that I have to read are 74 pages today, so definitely going to get there and we're gonna go over it and then we're gonna finish this book and talk about it. Let's start with that. There's this much of a time jump and you're telling me they're still thinking about each other? Damn, that is a lot. I don't know what's happening in the book and I'm actually really scared. So I'm gonna read the last couple pages with you. Ew, what? Like, what's happening? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, what? What? Oh, perfect. No, that's so good. Hello. Oh my God, oh my God. Like, seriously, what is happening? I really, like, did not expect this. Hello? Like, what? What just happened? Like, I really don't get it. I'm gonna need a second. I did, in fact, finish The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan, and I have thoughts. Okay, guys? Didn't love it, but was I entertained? For most of it. Yeah, I was. Will I continue reading this series? For the sake of me and collecting books and wanting entire series on my shelves? Probably. But probably not in the meantime. Like, don't expect this in a haul. And if you do see it in a haul, mind your business. Okay, mind your business, because maybe I want to buy it, okay? I don't know my mind. Like, don't expect me to, like, immediately want to pick up the next book. But, like, am I intrigued? A little bit. But, like, I just don't know if I care about the couple enough. Like, I just think, like, for me, the couple did not hit as much as I wanted it to. You are 30 years old. You're 30. You're 30, please, like, I beg of you, please use the mouth that was given to you and talk. Like, enunciate words to each other. Like, I just was, like, begging. I was begging them. Like, I was just like, please just talk it out. Like, you're upsetting me. I think I'm gonna give it, like, a 3.25. Maybe a 3 stars. And I don't want to, like, harp and, like, bash a book, okay, guys? Like, I don't want to keep talking about it forever. I enjoyed some of the romance. I enjoyed the characters. I liked Lennox. Such a strong character. Maxim. He was okay. He was a good male main character, but like, I wasn't like hooting and hollering over him, I will say that. What other book did I read in here? Oh, it also got a 3 stars. Is this my hater like vlog? Is this me like being mean to books? Oh, that one got a 3.25, I think, actually. 3.5? I don't know. It was 2 nights ago and I can't remember. Isn't that sad? So that's that. I am going to see you guys in the morning when I wrap up this video really quickly. And then that'll be the end of it. But yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Hi guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I am currently editing it right now to get it up today, so you're seeing me in real time. Isn't that fun? I had such a fun time doing it. I know it wasn't anything too crazy. It was kind of just like a normal reading vlog for me because I don't pick up my phone very often. Like you saw, I had a range from like 60 something to like 150, so it wasn't like entirely too much, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and clicking on it. It really means a lot to me and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of my face and more of my videos. It would be greatly appreciated. And I hope you all have a great day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!